school is officially over. Life after graduating college. It's really weird because, like, for the first time ever, I'm done with school. For the first time ever, I don't have to go to a school building. I don't have to go to classes anymore. It's like, in a way, I'm like free. Well, not really, because I have to get a job and take more responsibility. But knowing that I'm done with school is like kind of weird because, like, now that, like, I don't have a place to learn or like really have motive to learn something, it's like weird because, like, when you go to school, it's a no-brainer that you learn something new, right? But now that, like, school is officially over, it's like now you have to learn on your own time. Now you have to read a book on your own time. Now you have to, you know, try to figure things out on your own, you know. And it's kind of cool in a way, you know. And it's funny enough is that this whole summer I've been reading a lot of books. I think I read over 9 books, and it's weird because, like, throughout my whole life of school, I've never picked up a book if I didn't have to. And now that I'm done with school, it's like I'm reading nonstop, and I don't know why. It's just a weird phase, maybe, or maybe it's just like I know that school's over, so I need to educate myself on my own now. But that's something I learned, was that in school, you find out your motive of why you learn something. Right? Some people are truly gifted on memorizing things. Some people can learn anything. Some people need a strong reason why to learn something. And that's something I learned, was like, what is my learning curve? Why do I learn in this certain way? And something I learned was that the reason why I learn is the fact that I need a strong reason why, right? So, like, if I want to learn how to write better, I need to have a strong reason why I want to write better. Is it because I want to write a book on my own? Is it because I want to become a screenwriter? This is the motive behind my learning curve. And this is something I learned throughout college. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit weird because at this time I would be going back to school in literally like a couple of days from now. And the fact that the summer is over, it's like, now what? But I'll be honest with you, this is something I learned, is that you don't need your degree to define on the job that you get. You don't need to choose where you go with your life, because at the end of the day, life is just going to constantly keep moving, and you just got to keep doing what you want to do, you know? But this is something I also learned, was that just try as many ideas as you can, as that's all I did this whole summer. Keep trying unique ideas, constantly new ideas, and just hopefully one of them will stick and I'll go with it, you know? But currently, right now, like, what's next in my life is, at this very point, I'm just applying for a job. I've been applying for, like, a lot of jobs since, like, March. I think I applied to over 100 jobs, and it's crazy because I have no luck in them. I think mostly because the job market's really bad right now. So definitely don't get discouraged, as I'm currently trying to find a job. And, you know, I always see, like, people are leaving their job, people try to get away from the 9-to-5 job, and I understand why. You know, it's like, it's a trap, it's like the rat race, of course, but I kind of do want a job, you know, at least for a little bit, at least in my early 20s. I mean, in my 30s, probably not. I'll probably try to do my own thing again, like, but in my 20s, I want to get a job because it's really the only place to really meet new people, right? Where else would you really meet people? Yeah, you can join a club. Yeah, you can join some event. Yeah, you can go to, like, a networking event. But at the end of the day, where are you going to see the same people every day for, like, a year or two, or maybe a decade? There's not many places, right? And this is something that I learned, was that I kind of want to get a job to make new friends. Because as you get older, it's hard to make new friends. And that's something I learned, was that wherever you surround yourself, wherever you go next in your life, you start to make friends out of them. Like, my high school friends, I don't talk to any of them. My college friends is fading away already. You know, it's weird because, like, you don't really surround yourself with those people anymore. It's where you surround yourself moving forward. And having a job, and of course you got to find a job that, like, in your, like, age gap, you know, if you're working at a job where, like, people are, like, maybe 10 or 20 years older than you, it's going to be a little hard, as I have a couple of friends that work in that type of field where their co-workers are, like, 40 or 50 years old and they're 20, you know, so, like, that's a little bit rough. But if you find a job in your, like, age gap, like in your early 20s, maybe even early 30s, it's good, you know, you'll meet new friends. And that's currently what I'm doing. But another thing that I'm currently working on is moving out of my hometown. I think it's important to, like, get out of your hometown, start new, start fresh. You know, I think life is too short to stay at a place for too long, especially if you have, like, your own, like, set friends group, you know. I mean, yeah, it's good to, like, be friends with them, important to have them in your life because there's a reason why they're still in your life. But it's also good to know that why not make new friends? Why not explore the world? I think as human beings, we're like pioneers, we're explorers. We have to meet new people, at least in my eyes. And currently, I'm applying for jobs out in LA. Some jobs somewhere in like Atlantic City, mostly for like the film industry. But I'm just trying ideas. I'm just seeing what job will take me anywhere outside of my city. Really, I currently my location isn't horrible. I live in the 5 boroughs of New York City, which I could potentially live in New York City, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not a New Yorker anymore. I'm tired of New York City in a way. I want to find somewhere that's like more open, more outfield stuff. But I don't know, maybe I'll hate it and I'll come back, but at least I give it a try. At least I'm trying something new, as I believe that's something we should all do. But on top of all of that, I'm going to still pursue my dream, as I'm currently doing that right now. I've been doing it for the past 3 years now. And it's weird because nothing really been working. I'll be honest with you, nothing, everything I've been trying to do, it all just been working the opposite, as nothing been working. But I believe that everything does happen for a reason. I believe the reason why my dreams haven't been working, because maybe I have to meet new people. Maybe I have to get out of my hometown to make new connections. I don't know. But yes, that's what I'm currently doing. And I believe that if you are looking to follow your dreams, you're looking to pursue your passion, do it now. Start right now. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter what time period you are in your life, This is what we live for. This is something that we have our hearts and desires for. But yeah, it's something I'm still pursuing right now. And it's kind of cool because at this time, it's kind of like, it's not working the best, but it's working in a way where like, this could potentially work in the long term. But at the end of it all, I'm taking day by day. I'm letting fate take course because, you see, for the past 3 years, I try to plan out my entire life. I try to plan out all my plans and dreams of how I'll be at a certain age and a certain timeline. And something that I learned was that at the end of the day, a lot of things are out of your control. And surprisingly enough, is everything that I've been pursuing, the opposite been happening. Things been working out totally differently. My dream never changed. My way is changing. The way of how I want to get to my dreams and goals are changing drastically. And it's kind of weird, but yeah, I'm just letting fate take course. I know fate is a very interesting thing because it's very spontaneous. Things will work out very differently. But I think that's the beauty about life is if you're trying to plan everything out and you hope that everything works out as planned, yeah, it'll be the best feeling ever. And sometimes I wish it would. But sometimes letting fate take course and hoping for the best, it's that's what we gotta do, But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Life after graduating, just get through day by day. That's it. I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a good day and peace.